Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Natasha. If it is your first time here, in today's video I'm going to be doing a full face using only cream and liquid products. If you're interested in this video, just keep watching. Okay, first things first, you already know. Look, my clip is broken. Ugh. Literally snapped this piece, but it's like still holding on by a thread. So let's clip this hair back. I already have my brows on. If you're interested in how I did these brows or what products I use for these brows, in my previous video it is a brow tutorial, and this is how I do my like natural bushy fullish brow. So if you're interested in that, that's in the previous video. I'll link that in the description down below. But let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to put on this Kosas Wet Lip Oil. I've actually been really liking this. It took me a while to order it because I felt like it was kind of expensive, but I'm really happy I did because it's a really nice lip oil. This is in the shade Jellyfish. It's like a really light pink clear color. It's really nice. I've been really enjoying Kosas lately. I realized I really want to pick up the new bronzer, but it's like sold out in all the shades, so just waiting on that. Let's start by priming my skin. So I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I love this primer, you already know. And I'm basically going to put that like everywhere, like all over my face. I really want to look super dewy and glowy today, and that's pretty easy when you're doing all cream products. I personally have really dry skin, so I actually really like doing looks where I use just all cream products because it's so easy and it just kind of gives me that like sweaty, dewy, sexy, I've been working out type of vibe. And this product is literally just like glow in a bottle. I've raved about it so much. I really don't even have like that much to say about it because I feel like I've already raved about it so much. So bomb. So next I'm going to go in with this Kosas, this is called the Revealer Concealer. I have been obsessed with this concealer. I love it so much. I have mine in shade 2. This is just like such a bomb concealer. And I'm just going to kind of spot conceal. Nothing too major. My skin is actually looking like really good right now. And I'm going to take that same brush. This is the Real Techniques Light Layer Complexion Brush. I talked about these brushes in my recent favorites video. They're so cool. I really love this brush line. Real Techniques makes honestly some of the best like affordable brushes too. I used this like new serum I got in a BoxyCharm. It's like a fine lines for your lips serum, so it's only supposed to be right here. And I will say, like, I feel like it does work. Like, I have seen like, oh, I wake up and I'm like, my lines do look a little bit less, but it really dries out my face, so I can't use it every day because I feel like it like gives me like a big dry patch around my mouth. And let's hit the under eyes. And I'm actually going to blend out my under eyes with a sponge. This is the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. If you haven't checked out e.l.f.'s sponges yet, I would highly recommend them. Their sponges are so affordable, and they're honestly like the same exact quality of beauty blenders, if not better. Like, I find myself hardly reaching for my beauty blender anymore. I'm always reaching for this Total Face Sponge or even the new Camo Concealer Sponge. This one that's like shaped like a little bullet. So good. Let's hit the other side here. I still do though have the same complaint with this concealer as I had before. I don't know if you could really see, but it gets like super messy in the top part because in there it doesn't have a really good stopper, so it just kind of like globs up in the front, which I don't love, but what are you gonna do? concealer, I might go back in and like clean up a little bit after I do some bronzer, but for now, pretty good for concealer. I'm liking the way that looks. All right, let's move on. I keep wanting to say cream for everything. Like, let's do cream bronzer. Let's do this. Everything's a cream or a liquid. Everything I'm using. And I'm actually going to use the Fenty Beauty, what are these called? Cheeks Out Cream Bronzers. I used these in a previous video where I was testing them out for the first time. And I really like them. So I'm going to go back in with them today. I have the shade 1 in Amber, which is definitely a cool tone contour shade. I might use just a tiny bit of this today, but I'm not sure. And then I have number 2 in Butter Biscuit, which is like the perfect neutral warm bronze shade for me. So I'm going to go in with shade 2 Butter Biscuit, and I'm going to take this EcoTools Seamless Stippling Brush. I really love brushes like this to blend out cream products. And just tap, tap, tap right in. I just realized I don't have any of my rings on. What the hell? I've been taking them off recently while I've been working out in the morning because I find that like my hands kind of swell and then they get really tight and uncomfortable. But I can't believe I forgot to put them on. I feel so naked without my rings. I'm gonna have to grab those as soon as I get done with this video. And let's just start bronzing. One thing about this cream bronzer that I really like is I swear it blends out in 2 seconds. Like, you don't have to do any work and it really blends out so beautifully. I also am using a different microphone today than I usually use, so let me know in the comments down below if you think the audio on this video sounds better, sounds worse. I am like slowly kind of changing things out and redoing things, and my audio is always something I've kind of struggled with. One, because I'm already like a really loud talker, so I usually have like a lot of issues with that, but two, I don't know, I'm just trying things out. So let me know if you can hear a difference in the quality of the audio of this video because I am working with a new microphone, so let your girl know. Cute. Okay, enough with that. I actually really love this product because I feel like it gives me like the most natural looking bronze, as if I really was like outside with no sunscreen on getting tan. Because if you know me, you know that I'm like a sunscreen addict. I wear sunscreen every single day, even in the winter, even when I don't leave the house. Like, I'm always wearing sunscreen, and so I never really get tan, like my face or my skin or nothing. I never really get tan, and I always fake tan, like if I want to be tan. So this is giving me like the perfect natural looking bronze. Super cute. Okay. Let's do some blush. I actually brought out some of the Fenty Beauty cream blushes as well, just because like I'm feeling the creams recently, probably because these just came out. But today I think I'm going to go in with a mixture. I think I want to mix these two shades right here. So we have Daiquiri Dip, which is this like hot red shade, and then Fuego Flush, which is this like kind of fiery, orangey, summery, sexy shade. So I'm going to mix both of these, and I think I'm actually going to take this Real Techniques Light Layer Blush Brush. First, let's go into Daiquiri Dip. I still think these are way too small. Like, look how messy that is from running my brush in it. Oh, I think I might have picked up too much. Yeah, might have been just a little bit too much. That's okay. I'm gonna go over that with my sponge because I think I picked up a little bit too much. These blushes are fire. I'm just saying it. I hate how small they are, but they're fire cream blushes. Honestly, some of the best cream blushes I've tried. Even just now where I put on way too much, I hit it with my sponge and it blended out so nicely. I really have been loving like a really heavy blush look recently. Let's put some on my nose as well, just to give me that like sun-kissed look. And then up in the temples. Okay, and then I'm literally going to go right over that with this shade in Fuego Flesh. This shade is gorgeous. It's just making me think of summer. Like, that's all I'm thinking when I look at this shade. Yeah, that's cute. What is this? Like a red patch on my face? I also am going to take it and like put it legit under my eyes, because sometimes I feel like I like to do this really bronzed blushy area right here, and then I almost have like raccoon eyes in the sense that they're just like white circles under my eyes. So I like to kind of bring this up just to make it look more blended and more seamless. Kind of getting a little bit of creasing on my eyes here. The one thing about doing a full face of creams is you do tend to have a little bit of creasing. I don't care what product it is. Every cream product, if you just kind of leave it on your face, especially if you're layering creams, they will crease up a little bit. But the beauty of doing just creams means that you could just take your finger and pat, 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 pat anything out, and then you're golden. So, enough with the blush. Cute. I don't know what this red patch is on the side of my face. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and just hit that. I think it's just a little irritated. I must have scratched it or something. And there she goes. I think I want to take, I'm not going to add any more to this brush, but I'm going to put a little bit on my chin just to kind of even out the face. Yeah, that's cute. Okay. Okay, moving right on along. I feel like for some reason when I do all creams, like, I'm like quick with it. Like, my face goes really fast. So what do we got left? We got eyes, we got highlight, we got lip. Let's move on to eyes. So I am going to take, what am I going to take? What am I going to take? Okay, let's move on to eyes. I'm going to go in with this crayon from Laura Mercier. This is one of their Caviar Stick eye colors. It's basically just like a cream eye product, but in a little stick. And this one's in the shade Cocoa, which is like a really nice matte deep brown. And I'm going to take this just a tiny bit, literally a tiny bit. You can see how pigmented that is, right on the outer corner. And I'm going to go in with this Morphe E62, which is just like a really nice angled buffing brush. And I'm going to blend that out. I don't want like a super crazy eye look today. I just want like a little bit of definition. So really working that on this outer crease area. Do just a little bit more. I like to go in little by little, especially when I'm doing cream products on the eyes, because you never like fully know how stuff is going to blend, and I don't want to overload it, you know, and then have too much and not know what to do with it. This is a little bit more cool toned than what I was wanting to go for today. So I think, Yeah, it's just a little too cool toned. It's not really what I was wanting. So I'm going to do a little bit on this side just to even it out. And then I think I'm going to go in with the cream bronzer because I want it to be warmer. I don't want it to be as cool as this is. So I'm going to just even it out real quick and then we'll go into the cream bronzer. I mean, it's not bad by any means. I still think it's really pretty and I still love these caviar sticks, but this is a little bit more cool toned than what I was wanting today. I wanted a little bit more warm bronzy, so thanks but no thanks. I'm just going to dip right into the Fenty Cheeks Out in Butter Biscuit and take that brush, just dip right into it, and I'm just going to go right over that just to add a tiny bit of warmth back into the eye. Yeah, that's better. I don't know if you can even tell on camera, but in person, it's definitely more of what I wanted. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that and just run it quickly under the lower lash line. Cute. Okay. I'm bringing it back. It's coming back. Are ColourPop Super Shock products considered creams? Because I've always considered them creams based on the texture, but I can understand the argument that they're powders, but I think they're creams. So I'm going to go in with one today. This is the Super Shock Cheek in the shade Wisp, which is like a really nice bronzy, goldy, you can tell I loved it because I've hit pan on it, shade. And this is actually a highlight, but I really like using it on my eyes. So I'm just going to go in with my finger and take that all over the lid. So pretty. And honestly, my finger is more than enough of a tool to blend out this product. I mean, realistically, you could probably use your finger for all of these products, especially if you're doing a full cream look. Like, your fingers just work the best. Also because they add like a little bit of warmth to the product, and that usually helps meld it into the skin a little bit better. Pretty. Okay, eyes are done. I'm actually going to use this same exact Super Shock shadow as my highlight today, and I'm going to go in with the blush brush that I used and just kind of run that through this and just start highlighting. When you do all creams, you really don't need like that much highlight unless you're trying to be like booming, because usually most creams dry down to like a satiny, dewy finish, and so you kind of already have like that glow going on, and the highlight is just adding to it. So I'm not going super heavy on it. That's why I'm using this brush, is because I don't want to go super heavy, and I know if I use my fingers, I'll put on way too much. So pretty. Something I like to do, especially if I'm trying to be like real bronzy, real dewy, real glowy, is I like to take some of those products on my chest. So I'm literally just going to go in with this and this Real Techniques brush, swirl it around, and hit like my collarbones. And this probably won't pick up on camera as much, but trust me, when you go outside, you're going to look so just like glowy, and your collarbones are going to like really pop. It's going to be really cute and sexy. And then just hit my little cleavage area. Not that I really have any cleavage, but hit it anyways. Just kind of run it everywhere. All right. And I'm going to set my face with the Fenty Beauty What To Do setting spray. I've still been really loving this spray. everything but the smell, but whatever, not a biggie. Okay, so I'm going to hop off camera real quick to do my mascara. I'm going to go in with this Pixie Beauty Large Lash Mascara. This is actually in the shade Best Brown, but let me show you the brush real quick. This brush is humongous, but this does give me really nice kind of natural wispy lashes, which is what I'm going for today. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to throw on some mascara and then we will finish off the look with the lip. Okay, we are back. Mascara is on. This is the, like I said, the Pixie Beauty Large Lash Mascara in the shade Best Brown. I really love brown mascara, especially like in the summer. I don't know why. Like, I just want my lashes to look more like wispy and natural and like, oh, my lashes always look like this type of deal. So let's move on to the lips. That's all we have left. So first I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my lips. I'm going to use this CoverGirl Exhibitionist lip liner in the shade Caramel Nude. This is a really cool lip liner because it's like angled. Like, do you see this? It's like angled, so it kind of like lines and partially fills in your lips at the same time. So I'm just gonna go in and line my lips with this. This is actually pretty similar to my lip color, just like a little bit more peachy. Okay, let's move on to lipstick. I got this lipstick. I was complaining about this in, well, I wasn't really complaining. I was just saying in my video where I reviewed the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes eyeshadow palette and the lipsticks. The shade I really wanted was Saucy Girl, and that one was sold out, but I actually picked it up. I ordered it as soon as it came back in stock. It's just like a really nice caramely brown nude color, and I'm going to put that right on my lips. Just a little bit. Just going to take a brush and kind of blend that out. So pretty. And then let's top it with the gloss. What gloss do I want to use today? Do I want to use this one? Yeah, let's go in with this one. I'm going to take the Milani Ludicrous Lip Gloss in the shade She's All That. These lip glosses smell incredible, just like Fruity Pebbles. Oh, I love a good glossy lip. Okay. Let's shake out the hair a little bit. Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. Just a super easy, super quick, glowy, all cream face. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I can't stop looking at myself actually because I'm like, ooh, I look so glowy and dewy and fresh. I will have all of the products I used today listed in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post here every Tuesday and Friday. Don't forget as well to follow me on my other social media platforms. I will list all of my handles up here on the screen for Instagram, for Twitter, and even for TikTok. Yes, I said TikTok. I'm about it. I don't care. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!